Check.
Hello.
Good evening, everybody. Dear friends and family, we welcome you all for the Mohiniyattam Arangetram of our daughter, Nandana. She'll be very pleased to see you all and delighted to perform in front of you. We request you to give her your blessings and support during the performance. We're delighted to invite the chief guest for the day, Guru Subha Parmar and Guru Swami Malay Suresh sir. Nandu is very pleased to have you here on stage, and she's very thankful for the dance steps you taught as part of the Bharatanatyam Arangetram. Now we would like to welcome the Guru, Rubina Sudarman, and the distinguished musicians who will support Nandana today during her performance. Please sit back, enjoy, and have a great evening. Now I would like to hand over the mic to the beautiful MCs for the evening, Kartika and Nandita.
Namaskaram. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. We welcome you to the Mohiniyattam Arangetram of Nandana. I'm Kartika.
And I am Nandita, and we are delighted to be your MCs this evening. On behalf of Vedika Performing Arts and the Vinod family, we are so excited to invite you to the first Mohiniyattam Arangetram of the East Coast. A few house rules before we begin. There are to be no food or drinks allowed in the auditorium. Kindly refrain from young kids running around in the auditorium. Please remain seated and maintain silences during the performance, and please turn all cell phones to silent.
We would now like to call upon Guru Nisha Pradeep to give us a brief introduction about the art form Mohiniyattam.
Namaskaram and good evening to all. The dance of the enchantress, Mohiniyattam. Embodying the definition of grace, this dance form that originated from Kerala has its roots that can be traced to the ancient scripture, Natya Shastra. Mohiniyattam was named after Lord Vishnu's Mohini avatar. Enchanting and soul-stirring, Mohiniyattam is one of the Indian classical dance forms that beautifully manifests the feminine energy. The elements of water and air presides over a Mohiniyattam dancer's body, so much so that the lasya element is brought out to its fullest in this dance form. Like other classical art forms, items in the Mohiniyattam repertoire are based on mythological stories, and the lyrics are customarily in Manipravalam, which is a combination of Malayalam and Sanskrit. Mohiniyattam has ritualistic origins and has existed for centuries. Over a period of time, though, it lost its significance and was almost a lost art form. It was during the reign of Maharaja Swati Tirunal that Mohiniyattam was revived under the guidance of the famous Vadivelu Pillai, one of the Tanjavur quartets. The end of Maharaja Swati Tirunal's reign saw another setback to its evolution. But in the 18th century, it was patronized by Mahakavi Vallathol Narayana Menon, who was instrumental in fostering the growth as well as shaping it into the form that we are most familiar with today. Kala Mandalam, Vallathol's dream child establishment, continues to foster the evolution of Mohiniyattam. Stalwarts in the field like Kalyani Kuttiyamma teacher, Satyabhama teacher, and many others have paved the way of the advancement of Mohiniyattam into what it is today. A Mohiniyattam kacheri consists of 5 different dance items. Cholkata is one of the first items presented and is predominantly rhythmic syllables rendered to a raga. Jatiswaram is another item focused on body movements and dance patterns and is usually devoid of expressive storytelling. Varnam is the central piece and one of the most challenging items. It is a mix of intricate and complex dance patterns as well as abhinaya parts. Padam. A padam is an item that is predominantly an abhinaya piece filled with expressive elements and storytelling. The last and final item is the Tilana, an item which is musically and choreographically beautiful and a perfect ending to a kacheri. As is said, Tilana creates an effect in the audience or rasika that lasts for hours after a concert. Today, we are all gathered here to experience an amazing Mohiniyattam concert. And let me tell you, we are all going to witness a historical moment. This is the very first Mohiniyattam Arangetram ever to be presented on the East Coast of United States, and thus a truly special day indeed. I conclude my speech by extending my best wishes to Guru Rubina Sudharman, the musicians, and her student Nandana on their very special day. I now invite Daya Karakat to demonstrate the Hasta Mudra specific to Mohiniyattam that has been prescribed in the Hasta Lakshana Deepika.
Mohiniyattam mudras come from the text Hasta Lakshana Deepika. They are very different from the Bharatanatyam mudras, and the mudras are derived from Kathakali. It comes as a shloka format. Hasta patako mudrakyam katako mushti nityapi kartari mukha samjascha shukatunda kapittaka hamsa pakshascha shikaro hamsasya punaranjali ardha chandrascha mukuro brahmara suchi kamukaha pallava tripatakascha mrigashisha vayastata puna sarpa shirasamjo vardhamanaka ityapi arala urnanabascha mukulo katakamukaha chaturvimshati ityete kara shastrajna sammataha. Thank you, Daya.
Thank you, Daya. Hope you all enjoyed this presentation. It really gives us a view into how unique Mohiniyattam is. And with that, we move on to the main segment of the day, what we have all been waiting for. Let us give a big applause to Guru Rubina Sudharman, the wonderful musicians, and the star of the show, Nandana, to mark this historic moment. Thank you.
Now that everybody's settled, we begin tonight's program with a prayer song by our vocalist Vignesh.
Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram Sri Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram Sri Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram Sri Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram Bhajami Sadatam Sureshwaram 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 Sri Gajananayutam Ganeshwaram पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् कर्णादि कानुत पदपद्मकरम् अजेन्द्र पूजित विघ्नेश्वरम् कर्णादि कानुत पदपद्मकरम् जरवन्दन चतुरधरकरम् जरवन्दन चतुरधरकरम् कुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं कुञ्जरवन्दन चतुरधरकरं कुरुगुहाग्रजं प्रणवाकारं गजाननयुतं गणेश्वरं भजामि सततं सुरेश्वरं श्रीगजाननयुतं
What an auspicious start to our program. We begin today's repertoire with the Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali is the invocatory item in the Mohiniyattam repertoire. Pushpanjali is derived from the words Pushpam, meaning flower, and Anjali, meaning offered with folded hands. During a Pushpanjali, the dancer offers flowers to the gods and seeks blessings from Lord Nataraja, the Guru, musicians, and the audience. Let's give it up for Nandana.
தாம் தாம் கீடத்தும் தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததிங்கிணதோம் தகிடதோம் கீடதோம் தாம் தாம் கீடத்தும் தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததிங்கிணதோம் தகிடதோம் கீடதோம் தாம் தாம் கீடத்தும் தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததிங்கிணதோம் தகிடதோம் கீடதோம் தாம் தாம் கீடதோம் 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 தகததிங்கிணதோம் ததிங்கிணதோம் தகிடதோம் கீடதோம் தாம் वक्रतुण्ड महाकायं वक्रतुण्ड महाकायं कोटि सूर्य समप्रभ कोटि सूर्य समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा शुभकार्येषु सर्वदा
Give another round of applause for Nandana. The next piece in today's program is Sri Vignarajam Bhaje. Composer Uttakada Venkata Subayar, Ragam Gambira Nate, Talam Kanda Chapu. Sri Vignarajam Bhaje is an invocatory item in praise of Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is the Lord of knowledge, success, and fulfillment. Nandana seeks his blessing to clear all obstacles for a successful program today. Please welcome Nandana.
तज्जं जं तद्धि तज्जं जं तद्धि तज्जं जं तद्धि तज्जं जं तद्धि तां तक्किट्टतां दड्डतां तद्दड्डतां जडुतां जोडुतदां देवितां देवितदां हरिदधीं गणगण जुणु जुणु दिमि दिमि देविता तज्जं जं तद्धीं तज्जं जं तद्धीं तां तक्किट्टतां दड्डतां ददणतां जडुतां जडुतदां देवितां देवितदां दरिदधि गणगण जोणु 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 दिमि हरिता तज्जं जं तद्धीं तज्जं जं तद्धीं तां तक्किट्टतां दड्डतां दडदतां जडुतां जोडुतदां देवितां देवितदां हरिदधि गणगण danata joduda timita taringinadom takataringinadom takatigudatinginadom Vignarajam bhaje Tatita danata joduda timita taringinadom takataringinadom takatigudatinginadom Vignarajam bhaje Tatita danata joduda timita taringinadom takataringinadom takatigudatinginadom Vignarajam bhaje bhaje Vignarajam bhaje Vignarajam bhaje Vignarajam bhaje Vignarajam bhajeram 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 Vignarajam bhaje Kanakakeyura haravali kalita gambira gauragiri sovam swasovam Kanakakeyura haravali kalita gambira gauragiri sovam swasovam Amani Baya Barita Purnamada Kalikalusha Kandita Makanda Pradabam Pradabam Sanakasukanarada Padanjali Parasara Madanga Muni Sanga Sallavam Sallavam Satya Paramam Janayana Pavadamuktikara Tatvamasi Nityaniga Adi Swarupo Vignarajam bhaje Vignarajam bhajeram 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 Vignarajam bhaje bhaje
We would now like to introduce Nandana's guru, Srimati Rubina Sudharman. Rubina Sudharman, trained in Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kathakali, and Kuchipudi, blossomed into a dancer of rare merit and dedication, with precise footwork, clear angashuddham, and nuanced abhinaya. She holds a master's in Bharatanatyam and is the artistic director of Vedika Performing Arts in New Jersey. She has trained many students of various age groups for the last 18 years in Singapore, India, and New Jersey. She is the disciple of Srimati Pallavi Krishnan. She is the recipient of the Global Achievers Award 2016 and the Aryabhatta International Award in 2017. In addition to performing and teaching, she has also published many articles related to dance.
Our next item this evening is Shantakaram. In Sanskrit, Shantakaram means the embodiment of peace. Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam is an ancient mantra that is a salutation to Lord Vishnu, who removes the fear of worldly existence and who is the omnipresent consciousness supporting our universe. We present to you Shlokam Shantakaram, choreographed by Guru Rupina for Nandana's Arangetram today.
Bhujagasayanam Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Vishwadaram Gagana Sadrisham Gagana Sadrisham Varnam Shubhantam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Hridyanagam Vande
Give it up for Nandana. The next piece in today's repertoire is the Cholkata, Ragam, Ragamalaka, Talam, Talamalaka. Cholkata, in its literal sense, means an assembly of verbal syllables in a specific sequence. The word cholla means syllables, and kata means strings. Cholkata is traditionally performed as the first nritta item in Mohiniyattam, giving the dancer ample scope for the swaying movement, which is typical to lasya, the predominant emotion in Mohiniyattam. The dancer begins at an average tempo, but gradually gains speed with the passage of a pure dance sequence, leading to the climax. The climax contains the passage of a pure dance sequence to the accompaniment of vocal and instrumental music. It presents a perfect combination of abhinaya, nritta, and nritya to evoke rasa, or flavor. The musician sings the poem, narrating the theme of divine love, and the dancer interprets it with her skilled footwork, movement of the hands, and expressional face and eyes. It is a dance style specifically marked for its grace, fluidity, simple footwork, and rotating rhythmic movement. It is also characterized by a graceful and easy rise and fall of the torso without breaking the vertical line of the body. The dancer has to coalesce one movement with the other so that there is no sense of jerk and everything continues smoothly and softly to the accompaniment of cymbals, edaka, violin, flute, mridangam, and the vocal music and the natavanar. This Carnatic intro pays homage to Devi Saraswati. This deity is traditionally considered the patron of knowledge. The learning of the Cholkata represents a crucial epoch in a dancer's journey, as it implies a transition from the fundamentals. So now, let's welcome Nandana.
தனம் தரும் கல்வி தரும் தனம் தரும் கல்வி தரும் ஒரு நாளும் தளர்வறியா மனம் தரும் தேவ வடிவம் தரும் நெஞ்சில் வஞ்சமில்லாகினந்தரும் நல்லன எல்லாம் தரும் அன்பர் என்பவர்க்கே கனம் தரும் பூங்குழலாள் அபிராமி கடை கண்களே தெய்யத்தாம் கிட்டத்தகத்தரி கிட்ட தெய்யத்தாம் கிட்டத்தகத்தகதரி கிடதகத்தீயத்தாம் கிட்டத்தகத்தரி கிட்ட தெய்யத்தாம் கிட்டத்தகத்தகதரி கிடதகத்தீ தகதரி கிட்ட தெய்யத்தா கிட்ட தகதரி கிடதகத்தீய கிட்ட தகதரி கிட்ட தெய்யத்தா கிட்ட தகதரி கிடதகத்தீய கிட்ட தகதரி தகதரி கிடதக தீய கிட தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக தீய கிட தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிட தீயத்தா கிட தகதரி கிடதக ஜம் தணம் தஜம் தணம் தகீதாம் தஜம் 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 தணம் தகஜம் தணம் தகதீதாம் தகஜம் 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 தணம் தகிடஜம் தணம் தகிடதீதாம் தகிடஜம் தகிடஜம் தகிட திமித தீம் திமித திமித தீம் திமித தெய்யதாம் தெய்யதாம் தெய்ய திமித தீம் திமித திமித தீம் திமித தெய்யதாம் தெய்யதாம் தெய்ய தெய்யதாம் இடதகதரி கிட தெய்யதாம் இடதகதரி கிடதக தெய்யதாம் இடதகதரி கிட தெய்யதாம் இடதகதரி கிடதக தாரிதனும் தகதிமிதனும் தக ரிமபனீனி ஜணுதரி தாரிதனும் தகதிமிதனும் தக ரிமபனீனி ஜணுதரி தாரிதனும் தகதிமிதனும் தக ரிமபனீனி ஜணுதரி தாரிதனுந்தக நிமிதனம் தகரி மபனீனி ஜணுதரி தாரிதனுந்தக நிமிதனம் தகரி மபனீனி ஜணுதரி ஜணுதி ஜணுதரி ஜொணு தகதி ததிங்கிணதோ 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 வெள்ள பழங்கு நிறமொத்த விகரூபே கள்ளம் களஞ்சு கமலத்தின் எழுன சக்தி வெள்ளத்திலே திரைகள் தள்ளி வரும் கடக்கில் உள்ளத்தில் வந்து விளையாடுக சரஸ்வதி வெள்ள பழங்கு நிறமொத்த விடரூபே கள்ளம் களஞ்சு கமலத்தில் எழுந்த சக்தி வெள்ளத்திலே திரைகள் தள்ளி வரும் கடக்கில் உள்ளத்தில் வந்து விளையாடுக சரஸ்வதி தாம் தாம் தகதிமி தீம் தீம் தகதிமி தோம் தோம் தகதிமி தாம் ததீம் தஜம் தடம் ததாம் தாம் தகதிமி தீம் தீம் தகதிமி தோம் தோம் தகதிமி தாம் ததீம் தஜம் தடம் ததாம் தாம் தகதிமி தீம் தீம் தகதிமி தோம் தோம் தகதிமி தாம் ததீம் தஜம் தடம் ததாம் தாம் தகதிமி தீம் தீம் தகதிமி தோம் தோம் தகதிமி தாம் ததீம் தஜம் தடம் ததாம் ஜம் ததீங்கிணதம் தீம் தீம் ததீங்கிணதம் தோம் தோம் ததீங்கிணதம் தாம் தகிணதீம் தகிணதாம் ஜம் ததீங்கிணதம் தீம் தீம் ததீங்கிணதம் தோம் தோம் ததீங்கிணதம் தாம் தகிணதீம் தகிண கமதனித ததீங்கிணதம் கமதனித ததீங்கிணதம் கமதனித ததீங்கிணதேயம் கீட தகதரி கீட தேயதாம் கீட தகதரி கீட தக தேயதாம் கீட தகதரி கீட தேயதாம் கீட தகதரி கீட தேயதாம் கீட தகதரி கீட தேயதாம் கீட தகதரி
Wasn't that a treat to the eyes? Can we please give Nandana another round of applause? Our next item this evening is the Jatiswaram in Ragam Todi Aditalam. Jatiswaram is an example of a pure dance on Nritta sequence in which the performer weaves several patterns on a basic music composition. Just like its name, it is executed to the tune of a combination of swara passages in a particular raga and talam. Now, we present to you Nandana and her Jatiswaram.
Pa
Give another round of applause for Nandana. We are very privileged today to have a wonderful team of musicians for Nandana's Arangetram.
Our vocalist this evening, Vignesh Ravichandran, is a Carnatic vocalist in the tri-state area. He's a student of Kalema Mani V.S. Balamurli of Pondicherry and Shanmuga Sangeeta Shiromani Vishnu Devi Nambudri in Chennai. Vignesh holds a Master's in Fine Arts degree in Carnatic Vocal from Annamalai University. He has won various awards and accolades for his performances. In addition to solo concerts, Vignesh frequently sings for Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, and Kuchipudi performances and Arangetrams. Vignesh is now a senior computational biologist at the Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center.
On the Mridangam today is Murali Balachandran. He hails from a family of dancers and musicians. He studied Mridangam under his father, Dr. C.J. Balachandran, and was introduced to Bharatanatyam by his mother, Usha. Murali is a versatile percussionist who is equally at ease playing traditional Indian percussion instruments like the Mridangam, the Kanjira, the Tabla, the Ghatam, and the Morsing. Murali has performed in countries including New Zealand, Canada, and Indonesia. He has performed on Broadway and at major venues like the Lincoln Center, the American Museum of Natural History, the Smithsonian, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Murali is based in New York City and has had the privilege of accompanying leading Indian musicians and dancers, including Padma Shri Arayar Lakshman, Padma Shri Ramli Ibrahim, Padma Shri Shobhana, Padma Bhushan Trichur Ramachandran, Padma Bhushan Kamala Lakshmi Narayanan, and Padma Vibhushan K.J. Yesudas. On violin today is Srimati Radhika Devrajan. She received her initial training in violin from Sri S.V. Ramachandran in Mumbai and pursued advanced training under vocalist Professor R. Shubhalakshmi, Srimati Kalyani Ramani, violinist Padmashri A. Kanyakumari, and Sri Vittal Ramamurthy. She has performed solo and as an accompanist for several years in India and in the US. Srimati Radhika Devrajan is the founder and director of the Saradhika School of Carnatic Music, based in central New Jersey. Her students regularly participate in fundraisers and competitions and have several prizes in the Cleveland Aradhana, CMANA, and performed many violin Arangetrams.
On the flute today, we have N. Visveshwar. He is an A-grade Carnatic flutist from Chennai who holds the distinction of being one of the youngest flutists to receive this grade from the All India Radio. He currently resides in New Jersey. Since the age of 9, he's performed over 1,200 concerts at reputed venues and weddings, both in US and India. He's a disciple of his maternal grandfather, Singanallu Ramaraja. At the age of 14, Vishveshwar was awarded the Best Instrumentalist Prize by the Madras Music Academy. He has also received multiple accolades and awards and titles, including Venu Ganaratna, Venu Ilemamani, Vamshi Kaladhara, Bala Kalaratna, in addition to being the recipient of the Indian Government Cultural Scholarship. After completing his studies at Cornell University, Vishveshwar currently works as a cloud product manager. Sanjit Nair is an artist who is passionate about anything related to percussion instruments. Primarily a tabla player, he continues to take advanced lessons from Sri Dhananjaya Mishra of the Banaras Ganara. He is mentored by Swami Siddhananda Ji of Chinmaya Mission and is a regular accompanist for Swamiji's bhajan sessions. He is a student of P. Nandakumar for Edakya. He was tutored by Sri Kalamandalam Sivadas Ashan in Chandamelam. He currently leads the Chandamelam group PANJ Vadyavedi and is a performer at numerous venues through the tri-state area. He was guided in Mridangam by Sri Tiruvade Maradur Radhakrishnan and is also a part of the fusion music band for which he plays the drums. Now, I'd like to call on stage Nandita, or as we fondly call her Chinnu, Nandana's younger sister, to say a few words about Nandana.
Long time no see. I'm sure by now you're all tired of hearing my voice with emceeing and everything, so I'll try to keep this short and sweet. I just want to say I'm really grateful to have this opportunity to be an MC for Chechi's Arangetram. It really means everything to me, especially emceeing with Karthi Chechi. It's really a blessing. I honestly just want to say how proud I am of Chechi. I know she's giving her everything, coming back from college and having to learn most of her Mohiniyattam Arangetram repertoire in the summer. It's been real tricky, but me and Scout are there cheering on her sidelines, and I know that everything is paid off. It's beautiful. I just want to extend my thanks to everybody for making this day possible. Amma and Acha for putting so much time into organizing everything. All extended family for coming in, helping us. All friends for coming in and helping us. Today would have been impossible without you guys. And I'm not lying, this is coming straight from my heart. Chechi has worked so hard, so I think that she deserves another round of applause. And lastly, I'd just like to say, I know I don't say this very often, especially to her face. Maybe I say this sometimes behind her back. But Chechi, if you can hear me, I just want to know that I love you and I'm so proud of you.
சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா செல்வ களஞ்சியமே கலி தீர்த்தே உலகில் என்னை கலி தீர்த்தே உலகில் என்னை கலி தீர்த்தே உலகில் ஏற்றம் புரிய வந்தாய் சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே கண்ணம்மா சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே பிள்ளைக்கனியமுதே கனியமுதே கண்ணம்மா பேசும் சித்திரமே பிள்ளை கனியமுதே கண்ணம்மா பேசும் சித்திரமே அள்ளியனை திடவே ஆடி வரும் தேனே அள்ளியனை திடவே ஆடி சின்னஞ்சிறு கிளியே ஓடி வரு முகந்தார் உச்சிதனை முகந்தார் உச்சிதனை முகந்தால் கருவம் ஓங்கி வளருதடி உச்சிதனை முகந்தால் கருவம் ஓங்கி வளருதடி மெச்சி உன்னை ஊரார் புகழ்ந்தால் மெரிசிலிருக்குதடி மெச்சி உன்னை ஊரார் புகழ்ந்தால் மெரிசிலிருக்குதடி கண்ணத்தில் முத்தம் நீட்டார் கண்ணத்தில் முத்தம் நீட்டால் உள்ளம்தான் கள்வெறி கொள்ளுதடி கண்ணத்தில் முத்தம் நீட்டால் உள்ளம்தான் கள்வெறி கொள்ளுதடி உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்மதமாகுதடி உன்னை தழுவிடிலோ கண்ணம்மா உன்மதமாகுதடி உன் கண்ணில் நீர் வழிந்தார் கண்ணில் நீர் வழிந்தால் என் நெஞ்சில் உதிரம் கொட்டுதடி கண்ணில் நீர் வழிந்தால் என் நெஞ்சில் உதிரம் கொட்டுதடி என் கண்ணில் பாவையந்தோ என் கண்ணில் பாவையந்தோ என் கண்ணில் பாவையந்தோ என் கண்ணில் பாவையன்றோ கண்ணம்மா என்னுயிர் நின்னதோ என் கண்ணில் பாவையன்றோ கண்ணம்மா என்னுயிர் நின்னதென்றோ என் கண்ணில் பாவையன்றோ கண்ணம்மா என்னுயிர் நின்னதென்றோ என்னுயிர் நின்னதென்றோ என்னுயிர் நின்னதென்றோ.
We were now so proud to present the highlight of this evening, the Varnam. Varnam Urvashi Shabam Ragam Charukeshi Aditalam. The Varnam is a measure through which the dancer's capabilities are proven. A dancer is considered an expert when the Dasha Pranas are present in them. Dasha Pranas are the 10 characteristics of a good dancer. The most significant of those are perseverance or endurance, which is also known as the ashrama. Other important components are footwork, hand gesture, and sattvika abhinaya, which together form adavus in the Mohiniyattam dance form. Varnams, in short, provide richness and vibrancy to Mohiniyattam dance form and consists of very complex body, hand, as well as facial expressions, which are the manifestation of one's inner feeling. This Varnam depicts Urvashi, who is an Apsara in the Hindu Puranas. She was a celestial maiden in Indra's court and was considered the most beautiful of all Apsaras. She exudes youthfulness and is infinitely charming, but always elusive. It was common for her to visit earth and fall in love with men. The story of Arjuna, one of the Pandavas, and Apsara Urvashi begins here, a story taken from the Mahabharata. It was on one faithful day in Indra's court where Urvashi had come across the great warrior Arjuna, and to her it was love at first sight. In an attempt to enchant Arjuna with her charm, Urvashi praised Arjuna, depicting his bravery and valor as a warrior. She goes on to describe his great achievements, capturing King Draupada, binding him in ropes and bringing him through Dronacharya. Urvashi soon realizes that Arjuna fails to reciprocate her desire for him. Arjuna turns Urvashi away, as to him Urvashi was just a motherly figure due to Indra being his father. Urvashi, never being rejected before, was overcome by sadness and humiliation. Urvashi, overwrought by emotions, lashed out on Arjuna. She lost her temper and cursed Arjuna to become a eunuch. Mohiniyattam Varnam, Urvashi Shrabam, choreographed by late Kala Mandalam Leelamma, Ragam Charukeshi Aditalam. Let's give it up for Nandana.
Devana priyapata saubaga janamitvam vibhuti vaibhavam 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 Devana priyapata saubaga janamitvam vaibhavam Devana priyapata saubaga janamitvam vibhuti vaibhavam Devana priyapata saubaga वैभवं देवाना प्रियपात सौभगजनामित्वं विभूति 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 वैभवं मरचरमर्दितं मम हृदयं लयानुविदं नडनव्यापृतं 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 मरचरमर्दितं मम हृदयं मरचरमर्दितं मम हृदयं लयानुविदं नडनव्यापृतं मरचरमर्दितं मम हृदयं लयानुविदं नडनव्यापृतं विस्मयं हल्दनिगादरणसूर विस्मृतं त्वं मदनलीलोत्सवं विस्मयं हल्दनिगादरणसूर विस्मृतं त्वं मदनलीलोत्सवं विस्मयं हल्दनिगादरणसूर దని దని సరి సరి గ మా గరి సా గరి సద పదని గమ పదని కామ రూప చారరే అవిలంబం మాగమా కురునిగడే ప్రవసిగం కామ రూప చారరే అవిలంబం మాగమా కురునిగడే ప్రవసిగం కామ రూప చారరే అవిలంబం మాగమా కురునిగడే ప్రవసిగం வானவேந்த தனயதி சில்தயம் வைமனஸ்யம் அகிலம் திரஸ்கிருதம் காமரூப காரதே அவிலம்பம் ஆகமா குருணிகடே பிரவசிகம் வானவேந்த தனயதி சில்தயம் வைமனஸ்யம் அகிலம் திரஸ்கிருதம் தேவானாபிய பாத சௌபக கணாமித்வம் விபூதி வைபவம் தேவானாபிய பாத சௌபக கணாமித்வம் ഹൃദയം മന്മദമരീതം ഗുണരൂപ കഥയാ പ്രചോദിതം ശൃണു മമ 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 ഹൃദയം മന്മദമരീതം കഥയാ പ്രചോദിതം ശൃണു മമ ഹൃദയം മന്മദമരീതം ഗുണരൂപ 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 ಧನಿದ ಪದನಿ ಸ ನೀದ ಪಮ ಪಮ ಗಮ ಪದನಿ ಧನಿ ಸದಿ ಗರಿ ಸ ಪದನಿ ಪದನಿ ಸ ಗರಿ ಸದ ಪದನಿ ಗಮ ಪದನಿ ಹೃದಯಂ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ ಹೃದಯಂ ಮನಮದೀದಂ ಕದಯಾ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ ತ್ವಯಾ ತಿರಸ್ಕೃತಂ ಮಮ ವ್ರಣೀತ ಹೃದಯ ದಾತಾ ಮೀತೆ ಶವತ್ವಂ ವಿದೇನ ಷಂಡೋ ಭವತ್ವಯಾ ತಿರಸ್ಕೃತಂ ಮಮ ವ್ರಣೀತ ಹೃದಯ ದಾತಾ ಮೀತೆ ಶವತ್ವಂ ವಿದೇನ ಷಂಡೋ ಭವತ್ವಯಾ ತಿರಸ್ಕೃತಂ ಮಮ ವ್ರಣೀತ ಹೃದಯ ದಾತಾ ಮೀದೆ ಶವತ್ವಂ ವಿದೇನ ಷಂಡೋ ಭವತು ಮಮ ಹೃದಯಂ ಮನ್ಮದಮದೀನಂ ಕದಯಾ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ ನು ಮಮ ಹೃದಯಂ ಮನ್ಮದಮದೀನಂ ಕದಯಾ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ ನು ಮಮ ಹೃದಯಂ ಮನ್ಮದಮದೀನಂ ಕದಯಾ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ ನು ಮಮ ಹೃದಯಂ ಮನ್ಮದಮದೀನಂ ಕದಯಾ ಪ್ರಚೋದಿತಂ
What a wonderful performance by Nandana. Give her another round of applause. We would now like to invite on stage Guru Srimati Shubha Ramesh Parmar. She is the founder of Pushpanjali School of Performing Arts and is a highly sought after dancer, teacher, and choreographer in New Jersey. Guru Shubha is a direct disciple of Kalaimamani Guru Indra Rajan and Pandanur Srinivasan Pillai, respected doyens of the Pandanur tradition. She is also the recipient of many prestigious awards. We would like to invite Guru Shubha Ramesh Parmar, who is Nandana's Bharatanatyam teacher, to share a few words about Nandana.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. What an enchanting performance that was today by Nandana. She truly deserves a big round of applause from all of you. I proudly stand before you to celebrate this remarkable individual who has mesmerized all of us with her talent and dedication. And it is my absolute pleasure to acknowledge and honor Nandana for her outstanding achievement in successfully completing her Mohiniyattam Arangetram under the able guidance of Srimati Rubina Sudharman. Nandana's journey in the world of dance began with a debut performance in Bharatanatyam on August 20th, 2017. I had the pleasure of training her. She is every teacher's dream child. I'm sure Rubina would agree with me. She captivated the audience with a grace, precision, and expressive storytelling. A Bharatanatyam Arangetram was a testament to her passion and commitment to the art form. However, what makes Nandana's accomplishments even more remarkable is that she did not stop there. Despite the demands of college life, she remained dedicated to her love for dance and ventured into the enchanting realm of Mohiniyattam. Under the able guidance of Guru Rubina, Nandana has once again charmed us all with her grace and determination. A well-deserved round of applause for Nandana. Mohiniyattam, the dance of the enchantress. And Nandana, your performance today has left us all spellbound, and you truly were the enchantress of this evening. Watching her dance is like witnessing a beautiful story unfold before our very eyes. She breathes life into every movement, captivating our hearts and taking us on a journey of emotions. Won't you agree with me that how subtly she conveyed all the descriptions that they mentioned in the story of Urvashi, and throughout all the pieces beautifully choreographed and taught by Rubina. I think she really deserves a well round of applause for carrying that emotions. It's not very easy to sustain the emotions in this speed, right? And Nandana did a fabulous job today, and a true testament to her hard work and her love for dance. I'm very proud of you, Nandana, today. And Rubina is a very good friend of mine and a very talented dancer herself. I'm so proud that she has presented her first Mohiniyattam Arangetram in the US, in the East Coast. And Nandana is so fortunate to be trained by Rubina. And it shows both of you how much dedication both of you have given. And very, very proud. I'm very proud to share this moment with both of you. My congratulations to Minnie and Vinod for always being there and supporting Nandana's artistic endeavors. And at this time, I want to say a word of congratulations to the beautiful ensemble. Vignesh, I almost thought I was hearing Sid Sriram. Don't you all agree? He had such a, they call Vengala Thondai in Tamil, right? And you're blessed with a very beautiful voice. And Vishweshwar, you're so talented. You're so, what can I say? You're such a great role model to all the youngsters. And we really loved your commitment to the arts. And Murali sir, he has played a lot for my performances. And our friendship goes a long time back. And it's always a joy to hear your wonderful mridangam. And Radhika ji, she accompanied our Arangetrams in 2019. And such a delight to watch you play the violin today. And sir, I forgot your name. Sanjit ji, you were amazing in the instrument. And congratulations to all of you for accompanying Nandana. Nandana's joyous, beautiful, elegant, mesmerizing dance wouldn't have been possible without this melodious ensemble. A well-deserved round of applause to the musicians. And once again, thank you, Rubina. Thank you, Minnie and Vinod, for inviting me. It was pure joy witnessing Nandana dance today. and wishes and blessings to Nandana to continue a passion for dance and continue inspiring everybody. Thank you for inviting me.
Shubhanti, we request you to remain on stage, please. We would also like to call Guru Swamimale Suresh to come up on stage. Guru Suresh is the director of Samarpana Academy of Fine Arts in Chennai, the artistic director of Pushpanjali in New Jersey. He hails from a traditional family of Natvanars and musicians. Guru Suresh is the 5th generation artist from his family. His father and guru, Pandanallur P.V. Kalidas, is a renowned Nagaswara Vidwan of the Pandanallur lineage. Guru Suresh is an accomplished dancer, singer, choreographer, and Natvanar, and the recipient of several awards. We would like to take this moment to felicitate Srimati Shubha Parmar and Guru Swamimale Suresh, sir.
We invite Suresh sir to speak a few words about Nandana.
A very good evening to one and all. I feel so happy to be part of this wonderful occasion of Mohiniyattam Arangetram of Nandana. I've been knowing Nandana for the past seven years from her Arangetram. And Nandana is a very passionate and dedicated Bharatanatyam dancer. And she has proved herself as a beautiful Mohiniyattam dancer today. That was an excellent performance today. All the nuances, the crisp footwork, the graceful movements, all the bends, and the facial expression, everything was executed so beautifully today. People say Mohiniyattam dance is very slow pace, it is easy, but it is not. It is equally challenging if you compare to Bharatanatyam or Kathak or any other Indian art form, because it needs lots of body control to handle the graceful movements. So in that way, Nandana gave a wonderful performance today. And each and every composition were executed so beautifully today with the able guidance of Guru Srimati Rubina. Rubina is a very enthusiastic guru and performer and teacher. I also know Rubina for the past 7 years, and she's all the time she's ready to learn new things in dance in this beautiful art form. Also, any performance, Bharatanatyam performance or any dance, Mohiniyattam performance, without the support of the orchestra, it is not possible. And the beautiful contribution by the beautiful musicians today, of course, the Guru Nandana did Rubina did Natuvangam, and the beautiful music by Sri Vignesh and Vidwan Sri Murali Balachandar, and the melodious flute by Vishweshwar and Srimati Radhika on the violin, and the beautiful effect given by Sri Sanjit Nair on the edekya. I congratulate Nandana's parents for giving Nandana this wonderful exposure to learn these art forms. To excel one art form is not easy. It needs lots of practice and dedication for so many years. And Nandana has practiced and she has excelled 2 art forms today. And I congratulate Nandana and her parents. I also extend my warm wishes to Nandana in her future endeavors. I also thank Guru Rubina and Nandana's parents for inviting me to this wonderful occasion. Thank you.
Now, as a little surprise to Nandana, we would like to call on stage Sangeeta Subhashan, Preeta Vittal, Nisha Jeffrey, Malini Warrior, and Anushri Ajit to show their affection for Nandana with a small memento. They have performed with Nandana, in fact, many times in the past before, and she actually started dancing Mohiniyattam with them.
Good evening, everyone. Nandana, congratulations on your Arangetram. We're all so happy for you. We have all seen you, grow up literally. I remember the first time when you came home, right? We all used to practice. And the very first time, little Nandu came to our home and, with her mom, Minnie. And I was like, okay, she's just a student. And then she started dancing, and then I was like, oh my God, this is no ordinary student. Nandana, you're one of the most amazing and most graceful dancers I've ever seen. And literally, we all used to actually go to her to ask, any doubts we had. We used to go to Nandana. But we're so happy for you. Good luck with everything. You danced so beautifully today, Nandana. And yeah, and looking forward to see the rest of your performance. Good luck with everything. I would like to give Nandana a small gift from us.
would now like to introduce the next piece, Varagalam. Composer Gopala Krishnan Bharati, Ragam Riti Gaula, Aditalam. Nandanar, an untouchable by caste, was a staunch devotee of Shiva who wished to visit Chidambaram. On reaching Chidambaram, unable to enter the holy city because of his caste, he sings to the Lord asking if he could come to his sanctum and sing praises of him. Nandana in this piece depicts Nandanar's unwavering devotion to Lord Shiva. Please welcome Nandana to stage.
வருகலாமோ ஐயா அங்கே வருகலாமோ ஐயா நான் அங்கே வருகலாமோ ஐயா உந்தன் அருகில் நின்று கொண்டாடவும் நின்று கொண்டாடவும் பாடி கொண்டாடவும் பாடவும் அங்கே வருகலாமோ ஐயா பரம கிருபாநிதி அல்லவோ இந்த பரையில் உபச்சாரம் சொல்லவோ நீ பரம கிருபாநிதி அல்லவோ இந்த பரையில் உபச்சாரம் இந்த பறையல் உபஜாரம் வல்லவோ உந்தன் பரமானந்த தாண்டவம் பார்க்கவே நானங்கே உந்தன் பரமானந்த தாண்டவம் பார்க்கவே நானங்கே உந்தன் பரமானந்த தாண்டவம் பார்க்கவே நானங்கே வருகலாமோ ஐயா பூமியில் புலையனாய் இருந்தேனே ஒரு புண்ணியம் செய்யாமல் இருந்தேனே சுவாமி நீதி வந்தேனே பவ சாகரம் தன்னையும் கடந்தேனே நான் பூமியில் உலையனாய் இருந்தேனே ஒரு புண்ணியம் செய்யாமல் இருந்தேனே சுவாமி நீதி வந்தேனே பவ சாகரம் தன்னையும் கடந்தேனே கரை கடந்தே சரணம் அடைந்தேன் தில்லை வரதா எந்தன் பரிதாபமும் பாபமும் தீரவே நானும் எந்தன் பரிதாபமும் பாபமும் தீரவே நானங்கே வருகலாமோ ஐயா உந்தன் அருகில் கொள்தாடவும் நின்று கொள்தாடவும் பாடி கொள்தாடவும் பாடவும் அங்கே வருகலாமோ
Ladies and gentlemen, if that performance did not touch your soul, I don't know what will. Here we have one more round of applause for Nandana, please. Our next item this evening is Chaliye, Ragam, Vrindavani Sarang, Aditalam. In Mohiniyattam, Chaliye Kunjanamo is one of the most sought-after dance items in the repertoire of any artist. Chaliye Kunjanamo is a short and sweet dialogue that is all about the happiness and vivaciousness of a woman, the Nayika, and a playful and yet flamboyant Lord Krishna. The song goes on to explain the conversation between the Nayika and Lord Krishna. Come, let us go to the garden where the flowers bloom and the jasmine adorns the place. Come, let us share our happiness by being together. Look at the beautiful Yamuna that flows, quenching the thirst of the earth. O Lord Hari, let us play in the water and bury ourselves in each other's arms. Oh, how can you leave my hands? For in you, I seek the comfort I've entrusted you with my life. Will you come with me to the garden, please? Come, let us go to the garden. Listen, listen carefully to what the cuckoo says. Yes, it is saying the same, that it is our moment of love. Oh my Lord, come to Kunjanam, where you and I can be together and be one. Chaliye. Sit back and relax while Nandana transports us to the gardens of Vrindavana.
कैसे मोको छोड़िए कैसे मोको मैं तो तेरो हाथ धरी मैं तो तेरो हाथ धरी
Beautiful performance by Nandana and Guru Rubina Sudharman. We would now like to take this opportunity to show our appreciation for the people who made this day possible. We would like to start our felicitations with our vocalist, Vignesh Ravichandran.
Please welcome on stage Murli Balachandran.
We would now like to welcome our violinist, Radhika Devrajan.
We would now like to call on stage our flutist this evening, N. Vishweshwar.
We would now like to welcome Sanjit Nair, who played the Edaka today.
For our stage lighting this evening, Anil.
For video, photo, and audio, Sunil TriStar with sound engineer Jonathan TriStar, audio, visual, and photo by team Media Logic and Soji Media.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to Nisha Jeffrey, Malini Warrior, and Nisha Pradeep, without who Nandana could not refuel backstage.
And now we would like to welcome onto stage Srimati Guru Rubina Sudharman.
May we have Guru Rubina to please say a few words?
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. When I actually started teaching Nandana Mohiniyattam, I was not sure how serious she is going to be, because Mohiniyattam is a very difficult art form and we have very few practitioners doing Mohiniyattam. Minnie actually spoke to me and said, my younger one wants to learn Mohiniyattam. But as she was driving home, she called me and said, it's not my younger one, I think it's my elder one. And this is the time she was actually gearing up for her Bharatanatyam Arangetram under Guru Shubha Parmar. So, you know, I told her to focus on her Bharatanatyam Arangetram. We will start with Mohiniyattam, but focus and complete it, give it a full closure to it, and then we'll see. And Nandu, Nandana's we fondly call her Nandu. How I would have prepped her for a Mohiniyattam Arangetram is like, Malayalathi parayam, oru magale Mohiniyattam padippicha Arangetram cheyida feel aanu. She is like my daughter. Nandu is like my daughter, and if I had to teach my own daughter Mohiniyattam and present an Arangetram, that is exactly what I went through with her. She's an amazing kid. Actually, she's the only one among my students who went through Gurukula Vidyabhyasam in North America. She comes around 9:30 in the morning, and she'll have breakfast with me. Then she will talk all her stories. Then after a while, I'll start with whatever item she has to be taught, because she's in Ohio doing her undergrad. So when she's here, and after her breakfast, we will teach her the entire item. Then you know how it is, we have to cook. So when I'm cooking, she will sit and scroll through her phone. And after that, we have lunch together, and again, we continue practicing. So basically, Gurukula Vidyabhyasam happened with her, because the entire day, most of the time, she used to be with me. And it was fun prepping her up. You know, I went through all the different emotions a mother would have to prep her own daughter. So standing before you as a guru, I must say she has indeed made me proud. She's been having some, leg pains and off and on cramps and all that, but all those things will never come as obstacles to her. She will just, for her the goal was more important. And she also felt very happy that it was going to be the first Mohiniyattam Arangetram here in the East Coast. And it was a dream. I don't know when I moved to US if I would be able to pursue Mohiniyattam, because there are so few practitioners here. And to present Mohiniyattam Kacheri here in New Jersey, yes, I really thank the Almighty, my teachers, and everyone. I feel really blessed. And she's also blessed that she could be, she could be my student for this. Nandana is a very patient, sincere student, always wanting to learn more and more. You know, these kids, when they go to college, and after her Bharatanatyam Arangetram, I thought she would completely give up dancing. She has a lot of talent in her. But every time she is here for spring break or summer break or even Christmas, even if it is 10 days, at least 7 days she's at home to learn. You know, it could be simple items, but she still learned, and whatever performances that came her way, she embraced it. She started learning Mohiniyattam in 2015, and today she's presented the entire Margam. She absorbs almost anything that is taught to her. Minnie and Vinod vaguely mentioned one day, let's do her Arangetram, and here we are, accomplishing it. Both of you are blessed to have, such a wonderful daughter. I'm so happy that, she could be my student and I could teach her. She's just as much as mine as much as yours. On this note, I pray to Nataraja that Nandana will be able to pursue her art, whether it is Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, to greater heights. Dance is a divine art, and I always tell my students, learning should be wholesome, and that's the way you'll be able to carry it to the next generation if you want to teach your daughter or your nieces and kids in the family. An Arangetram comes to life when we have an able musical support. We are blessed to have a lovely orchestra this evening. All of them are experienced and maestros in their own regard. These prepping sessions and live orchestra rehearsal sessions have been more fun, you know, each of them helping each other, complimenting each other. There was no stress at all when we prepared for Arangetram. Thanks to Vignesh for always being there to go over the songs n number of times. Murli sir, thank you so much and for guiding us all the time during our practice sessions. My heartfelt thanks to Radhika, Vishweshwar for being such a wonderful team player all the time. A big thank you to the wonderful accompanying artists who made this evening so special. Each of these artists are such great experienced artists. You know, I couldn't have asked for more. Thank you so much. Special thanks to Anil for Bridgewater Auditorium facility, and the sound and lights is done by Sunil TriStar. Then thank you, my heartfelt thanks to my guru, my family, my husband, and my daughters, Kartika. They are always a part of my entire journey. Because I love to do something very passionate, I have to forgo a lot of times that I have to spend with them. So thank you for allowing me to be me and allowing me to, you know, devote so much of time for what I really love in life, which is my dance. Thank you so much. Any zillion number of times I've said it's still not enough, because it is because of your support that I'm able to, you know, come up with programs, Arangetrams, performances and everything. It takes a toll on the family, and all the teachers sitting here definitely relate to this because they all go through the same thing. Then a big thank you to Shubhaka and Swami Malesh Suresh sir for graciously accepting and being a part of this, you know, lovely journey. I would call it a journey because she has always been there for me like a mentor, a guide, and always there in between her, you know, busy schedule. She has an Arangetram tomorrow and she's so relaxed and she's sitting here. Thank you, Shubhaka. Really means a lot. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Swami Malesh. In this backstage, we have Malini, Nisha Jeffrey, Preeta, Darshana, and quite a lot of my friends who have been helping Nandu, you know, change, go over the things, prepping her and all. Thank you so much, ladies. All of them are my students as well as my friends. I have a lot of dance teachers here. Lisa from Natya Mudra from New York. Thank you, Lisa, for coming. Guru Anuradha Ranganathan, Guru Beena Shankar. Then I have Guru Chitra Ramaswamy, and many of my friends who actually drove all the way from Pennsylvania and many other parts who came here and supported me. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Heartfelt gratitude and thanks to the Temple Cultural Committee for supporting our school all the time. Arangetram marks a graduation and is a milestone, and here I present the graduation plaque to Nandana. The plaque reads, Vedika Performing Arts awards Nandana Vinod in recognition for her sincere, dedicated efforts towards the outstanding training and performance of her Mohiniyattam Arangetram, 22nd July 2023, Bridgewater, New Jersey, given by Guru Rubina Sudharman.
Good evening, Good evening, everyone. I first want to thank everyone who is here today. I cannot believe this day is finally here. When I first decided to do my Mohiniyattam Arangetram, I didn't realize how much effort and time would go into preparing for this night. I mean, I did my Bharatanatyam Arangetram, I knew what was going in, but like the second time around was so much harder because you know what's happening. So this journey has led me up to this day, has been quite interesting and has had more ups than downs. There's a lot of people here today that I would like to thank. for making this event a huge success. Looking through each row and seeing all of you come out to this event, I can find at least one thing to thank each one of you for. Everyone has contributed in one way or another. A lot of time and effort was put into making this event a success. So if I forget anyone, please forgive me. First, I would like to thank God and Bridgewater Temple, and then my family. Thank you, Acha and Ammar, for agreeing to do a Mohiniyattam Arangetram. I know you guys are very stressed with planning this event, and I have to say, everything turned out amazing. I know you had to deal with a lot of tears and stress for me, but I'm so thankful for your never-ending support. I love you guys. Also, shout out to Chinnu. You had to deal with so much nonsense for me. I know these past couple of months you had to deal with all my dance classes, creating the brochure, planning the MC script, drawing this, drawing that. It all came out to be amazing. But I want to thank you and say I love you, even though I don't say it all the time. Then I would like to thank my guru, Rubin Auntie. I first started learning Mohiniyattam with Rubin Auntie 7 years ago, and I have cherished every moment. The passion you have for Mohiniyattam is inspirational, and I hope to have as much passion for this art as you. In all honesty, Rubin Auntie, you are my second mom. From allowing me to crash on your couch before class and after class, feeding me and letting me get away with all the shenanigans with Karthu and Chinnu. I'm so grateful for having you as my guru. With every class, choreo, and correction, you have given so much advice and life lessons that I will carry with me as I continue to grow as a person and dancer. I would also like to thank Shiva Auntie and Suresh sir. You allowed me to prosper and grow as a dancer, fostering my passion for this art form. Without your guidance in building a foundation in Bharatanatyam, I would not be here to explore and show my love for Mohiniyattam. I want to thank the two MCs who did an amazing job, so please give a round of applause. Karthu and Chinnu. I know the struggle you guys went through practicing the names of the items and the ragams and the thalams, and Chinnu avoiding saying certain names like the plague. Your script rehearsals were very entertaining to say the least, and you guys did an amazing job. Next, I want to thank the wonderful musicians who this day would have been possible with. Thank you for dealing with all my mistakes and allowing me to redo the songs over and over again. It meant everything for me. I want to thank Nisha Auntie, both Nisha Aunties, Malani Auntie, and Darshan Auntie for helping me backstage. Thank you, Sunil Uncle, for the audio, video, and photography. And thank you, Anil Uncle, for sound. Thank you all to my close family and friends who've traveled long distances to be here. I'm so grateful for all your love and support. Finally, I would like to thank everyone else in the audience for coming today and making this auspicious day a moment I will forever remember and cherish. Thank you.
Moving on to our next item. We're almost there, almost at the end. Last two songs. Up next, we have the Tilana. Composer Shri Lal Guri Jayaraman, Ragam Desh, Adi Talam. Tilana is a lively climax of an Arangetram. It exhibits an exuberance of rhythm with sculptured poses and pure dance, exploring the extent of the strong kinetics that the dancer has. Please welcome Nandana.
Takadim tadim natradim tatom tradim. Takadim tadim natradim tatom tradim. Diranatana dirana 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 takadim Virana Darigidadim, 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 Janutadim, Nirana, Dirana, Nadrani, Tomredim, Darigidadim, 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 Janutadim, Dirana, 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 Dirana, Nadrani, Tomredim, Darigidadim, 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 Janudadim, Dirana, Dirana, Tagidadim, Tanadadalangidim, Tagadim, Kalangudagadim, Kalangudagidadadim, Tanadadalangidim, Tagadim, Kalangudagadim, Kalangudagadim, Nariradim, Kalangudagadim, Dirana, Dana, Dirana, Tagadim, Dadim, Natradim, Dadom, Kanjam Ninpadam Dayalagini Anjendadaravodagulvai Kunjam Valikudari Kanava Sanjevala Surakavala Vela Kanjam Ninpadam Dayalagini Anjendadaravodagulvai Kunjam Valikudari Kanava Sanjevala Surakavala Vela Darigidadagadin Mari Bamagari Darigidadagadin Mari Bamagari Mavani Rava Mavani Dagari Nirava Dagadim Daganam Daganam Dagadani Rizani Rava Magari Mari Bama Mari Baba Dani Mama Babani Nidim Babani Nidim Rizagari Magari Dagadi Darigidadim Dagadi Dagadarigidadim Darim Nadim Dagom Predim Dirana Dana Dirana Dagadim Dadim Nadim Dagom Predim Dirana Dana Dirana Dagadim Dadim Nadim Dagom Predim Dirana
Before I announce the next item, we have received a lost phone. It is a blue iPhone Pro of some sort. If you are lost a phone, please do come claim it backstage after the Mangalam. Our last piece this evening is the Mangalam. Mangalam in Sanskrit means auspicious, welfare, and good fortune. This is the concluding piece of the Mohiniyattam Arangetram and gives the dancer an opportunity to thank the gods, guru, musicians, and the audience for successful recital. This shloka, Yogindram, from Narayaniyam, is in praise of Lord Guruvayurappan. Nandana will remain on stage after the Mangalam to take pictures, and all are welcome. We also request everyone to join us for dinner at the banquet hall. Thank you.
This particular piece, Yogindranam from the Narayanam, is actually picked specially for Nandana's mother, Mini. Mini reads Narayanam, and sometimes over the conversations on phone, she tells me, I'll have to hang up now, I have to read Narayanam. And, so this is specially for you, Mini.
योगीन्द्राणां त्वदङ्गेष्वदिग सुमधुरं मुक्तिबाजां निवासो योगीन्द्राणां त्वदङ्गेष्वदिग सुमधुरं मुक्तिबाजां निवासो भक्तानां कामवर्षकिसलयं नादत्ते पादमूलं भक्तानां कामवर्षकिसलयं नादत्ते पादमूलं नित्यं चित्तस्थितं मे पवनपुरते कृष्णा कृष्णा कारुण्यसिन्धो कृत्वा निशेषतापान् प्रदिशतु परमानन्दसन्दोहलक्ष्मी कृष्णा
We request all the dance teachers to come onto the stage so we could have a quick picture. I know some of you are seated here. Please, the dance teachers, please come onto the dais.